Solve the system of equations algebraically. We have y equals x minus 2 and y equals x squared minus 3x plus 2. How am I going to solve the system algebraically? Chloe is here with her latest cheat sheet notes. She wants you to know that the graph of a linear function and a quadratic function may intersect at 2 points, 1 point, or 0 points. Where they intersect is the solution to the system of equations. If there are 0 points where they intersect, the solution will be imaginary. Set the linear and quadratic functions equal to each other to find the solution algebraically. Over here, we have the quadratic formula, which is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of the quantity b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We also have f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c form. And if a is greater than 0, it opens up. If a is less than 0, it opens down. X-intercepts are when the function of x equals 0. Y-intercepts are c. The axis of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. And the vertex is negative b over 2a, comma, the function of negative b over 2a. Now that I have Chloe's cheat sheet notes, let's go ahead and solve this system of equations algebraically. If you come down here in her cheat sheet notes, it says, set the linear and quadratic functions equal to each other to find the solution or solutions algebraically. So I'm going to go ahead and take my linear, x minus 2, and set it equal to my quadratic, x squared minus 3x plus 2. Now in order to solve this, I'm going to move everything to one side of the equal sign so I can factor it. So I'm going to start by adding 2 to the other side. When I add the 2's will cancel on the left. And that will leave me with x equals x squared minus 3x plus 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. From here, I'm going to subtract x on each side. When I do that, the x's cancel on the left, and I end up with 0 equals x squared minus 4x plus 4. Negative 3x minus x is negative 4x. Now from here, I'm going to have to go ahead and factor it. Since my leading coefficient is 1, I can go ahead and say what two numbers multiplied by each other will give me 4, but when added together give me negative 4. So I have to figure out what those two factors are. Well, negative 2 times negative 2 does give me a positive 4, and negative 2 plus negative 2 does give me negative 4. So I have two of the same things. So I'm just going to take one of them and use the zero product property and set it equal to 0 and solve. So I would add 2 to each side. When I do that, the 2's end up canceling on the left, and I have x equals positive 2. This right here is the solution. When you set them equal to each other and solve, that is the solution. So I have 2, and I had y as my 0, so my intersection was at 2, 0. And if you wanted to see what that looked like on the graph, you can see that my linear and my quadratic only touch at 1 point, at point 2, 0. So this right here is my final answer.